Alrighty then, good afternoon once again. Silver Dragon here, going to be continuing where we just left off with some more Dwarf Fortress madness. Now I am going to be altering this here slightly, so let me actually pull this bit back by one tile. Let me go to the channel designation, make sure it's on marker only. Okay, bit of a smaller Great Hall we'll have now, but hey, that'll be fine. So the wall will be kind of jutting back here a little bit so that we can put the gate in a little bit more properly. And we are going to have kind of pathways going throughout this place as well, so let me shrink this. I can't, can I? I guess I kind of could. Be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I could. Okay. Let's go downstairs, Jay. Alright. That'll do. Now this is much, well, not much lower, but a little bit lower, so I can now deal with it a bit differently. Likewise, I think I'll have a double entrance on both sides. And we still have enough room in here where I can stockpile stuff, put some doors there as well. So enough for a couple of chests. And we should be good with that. Okay, let's resume for now, let them get to work. And that way I can get a 2-wide pathway going all the way around the trade depot here. Or I should say, bare minimum, a 2-wide pathway. I might even see if I can exclude this area right here to make it so that, like around the wall here, to make it so it can only be accessed by the military from the other side of this wall. That way I can make this entire upper area maybe a sealed kind of location where we could defend from. That's a possibility. I'll have to think more on that one. That's something I can design later, though, so let me unsuspend this now. This has also been established, so I don't want to floor across this right now, because that would cause a potential collapse once I remove a section of this here. Unless I replace it afterward. Yeah, we're going to replace it one section at a time, then. Can I not? Oh, because that has the downstairs hasn't been built yet. That's why. Okay, designate or not designate. Capital C downward stairway. Let's also put one over here. Make it out of whatever. Resume. All right. That should make things interesting. Cannot make pig iron, needs 1 bar of iron. Or refined coal, actually, so we need more coal. How much, let me check my stocks quickly. We have 61 logs at the moment. I'll designate another half of these to be used, I think. So, unit list, manager. Let's see here. Make another 30 charcoal, please. 30 charcoal, good sirs. Oh, Forgotten Beast is still fighting down here. Good thing it doesn't have access to us. Troglodytes are getting their asses kicked, though. Struck Hornblende. Okay, not quite sure what Hornblende is, but hey. Excellent. Resume. Okay, I need that constructed before I can remove the rest. This, however, can be removed now. And this one can be replaced. It's looking good so far. All this is slowly getting put into place. Let's unsuspend the construction on that. That's been done, so let's get the flooring in place here now. Blocked. Again, for whatever reason, my controls are jumping me up 2 floors. Which is, frankly, being annoying. Okay, with that, I should be able to get down to the other side here and can get things done. Also, this is completely fixed now, so... No access. Really? Oh, yes, because of this. There we go. Fixed one problem only to find another. Also, let's also get this floored in while I'm at it. Get her done, lads. Get her done. We have much work to do. Much work to do. To say the least. Like, the first floor here is going to be nothing but our dining area in the south and then our kitchen up in the north. With the cellar down here leading also to the farming area. Is there a reason why that's... Oh, it's nearly done. They just need to get it done. Okay. Give them time. They'll get it done slowly. Eventually. Maybe. Cough. How are we doing here for smelting? Wood furnaces are inactive right now. Probably because I haven't given the order yet. I've been too lazy running around doing something to give them a proper order. Actually, if we... Good, somebody is cutting these already, so I don't need to worry about those gems. They're being dealt with. We have a lot of furniture, though, that is just kind of sitting around not doing a hell of a lot right now. Bunch of doors, among other things. Okay, how many steel bars did we actually manage to get so far? So we have 22 steel bars. 34 iron, so you have more than enough iron. Remove. We set that as top priority. And resume for now.
I'm going to keep this thing.
He grew attached to the steel shield. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Good job. Now, military scheduling. New order. With a minimum of 4 of you. Okay. Resume. Get to work, you lazy wankers. Okay, how are we doing here on the fish front? Which stockpile is this? This is the raw stockpile, this is the cooked stockpile, so we don't have very much processed fish right now. So hopefully they'll get to work on that. How are we with our overall stocks right now? We have a lot of food storage and no drinks. That's a problem. Hopefully they'll get to work on that more now, because we do have the plants. Let me actually go to my kitchen here. Pigtails. Plump helmets cannot be cooked. Good. That's what I want to see. So plump helmets will not be cooked, nor will the... Just one second. Why... why do I have pigtails set to be brewed? If I'm not mistaken, pigtails are used for the cloth. Do I have a loom around here somewhere? I think I might have destroyed it because they were wasting all of my cloth. Or all of my thread making cloth. Let me produce another one here. out of slate blocks. And we'll see if we can process all that pigtail into cloth. How are we doing in here, by the way? So right now we're working on cave wheat. We have no plump helmet seeds right now because we haven't turned them into booze or thus created seeds. I believe they also, if they eat it raw, they'll also create seeds. Alright, we're looking pretty good out front here. It's almost complete. This has been completed, so let's get this part floored in. That's a wall, not a floor. Excellent. Then we'll get this bit walled in so we don't have to worry about anything crawling along the walls. If they do gain access to these walls, then we can retreat to the inner wall without having to worry about them, you know, just flooding across over the wall. So that is why I'm doing that. Yeah, I'll wait till the beast appears before I completely remodel the rest of the gate here. Okay, this can be removed now. Let's set this as a priority level 1. Also, let me turn it into an actual designation here, because apparently it wasn't. It was set as marker only, which is why they weren't getting it done. Cough. Oh well. That works out for that. Anywho, they'll quickly get that ripped out, and then we can replace the walls there, and then the walls are done. Make double sure that I still have depot access. I do. We also have all these guys get smoothed out so that the caravans can also travel from other directions. Then I can get a... Yeah, it is. Then I can get an actual road established at some point later on. Probably a 4-wide road leading straight to the what the hell, opening. So it'll lead right to the edge of the map. Excellent. And then additional ones will go up to the north here. Oh, troglodytes are fighting again. Probably still losing too. Yeah, because they're fleeing. If they all attacked him at once, they might survive. But I think all they're really doing... Let's see if they've injured that thing at all. Avi, the greatest servant. Its body and shell are damaged. Nothing critically so, but it's at least damaged. The unfortunate part is anytime you screw up and try and disassemble something, it takes a long time. So, yeah. But this isn't really a screw up, it's just a necessary part of getting this done. And there we go. We're done. We also designate this tree here to be removed. This one as well, because I don't want them... They would basically be able to climb these trees right now into my fortress. So all trees need to be removed from the vicinity of my walls. Man, that thing is just wrecking those trolls. Or trolls, troglodytes. Cough. Anyway, let's see here. So now that's mostly done. Let's get to work on the inner wall. Or not the inner wall, my, what the hell is this called? Hospital. Yes, that thing. Alright. Capital C floor. Let's get this floored in with slate. So I removed the upper one. I see. So be it. Put fortifications where the gate is, with a siege engine or two behind, have a 3x2 gate on the side of it. Well, essentially what I plan on doing right now is I may completely kind of close off this area here. So I might build the wall extension, like, say, 2 tiles right here, and then join it up, and then put... Excuse me again, my god. Make, like, an underground path or something to my barracks area over here. That way I would allow my guys to gain access to this section of the wall without endangering the rest of us. Well, there's a good reason why I don't use siege engines. They're not really that useful. They're not really that dangerous. Number one, the catapult is pretty damn inaccurate, for one. And it also creates these lovely stones right here, which can break your trade network. So that's one reason why I don't use that. The ballistas, on the other hand, although can be fairly useful, they only get off one shot before the civilians, because yes, they apparently are only powered by civilians, then turn tail and flee. So they'll get off one shot apiece and then they will flee. So that's why they've never really been that great. Like, I've set up a system once before where I had a kind of interleaved, zigzagging entrance into my fort, and then I lined up like 4 sets of crossbows to launch arrows into them, or into it. But again, they only fire one shot, and then that's it, because their civilians are going to run away, and they're not going to be able to stick around. Hey, Muffin Man, welcome, mate. I know, it's looking good so far. I have everything kind of designated out here, ready to go. I just need to actually get the time to build it. Good, that's being dealt with. Those are being smoothed and removed. Hopefully someone's going around to chop up all those trees. Oh. Did we use up all of my iron bars? That's not stone. That's my... Yeah, not my stocks. Oh, jeez. No, we have 31 iron bars. What kind of crack are you on? We have 52 zinc bars, apparently. What kind of crack you guys on? Also, where's my carpenter in here? Oh, never mind. They should be fine right now. Yeah, there's iron bars right here. I don't know. I don't know what they're on right now.
When I'm holding this, I feel unstoppable.
Oh, you grew attached to an iron shield. Damn. I was hoping to swap that out for steel, but I guess I'll have to leave it as is. Needs refined coal, so that's the problem now. We need more refined coal. We have 8 of them, or at least we should have 8 bars.
Autumn is at hand.
So is this one, Muffin Man. But yes, Aurora is fantastic of a game, or a fantastic game. But they all suffer from that same issue where it just kind of lags out on you. So I'm hoping that with this setup right now, we can have our dwarves battle here, and they're not gonna, you know, fall through the wall and jump, or, you know, fall off a cliff and drown like poor whoever it is down here that died horribly. Alright. You can still swap it out, just reduces his happiness. Yeah, but I'd rather leave him as is. I mean, worst comes to worst, you know, it's an iron shield. It's not like it's, you know, piss poor or nothing. I mean, it's not as great as steel, obviously, but still, it's not horrible. Ooh, an actual troll is fighting now. And troll got wrecked. The greatest servant. Anywho. Playing some Cataclysm, found a barrel of single malt whiskey, dropped a ton of stuff to carry it away. Why not? Why not? Alright, construction seems to be going along swimmingly here. Let me actually get some doors in place. How are we doing on the roof here? So far the roof has not begun construction at all.
Betrayed by the cats.
Nope. We got a named, at least it looks named, Cobalt Thief. Or no, it's just a regular Cobalt Thief. Still, I had a weird name, so I was like, huh. Oh, I'm fantastic right now. Everything is going swimmingly so far. Fort Iron Doom is being well constructed. There we go. Nice to see them training properly. Let's see if they're actually... Let me make sure that... Good, they're still wearing clothes. I was worried about that. Because usually I would have them replace their clothing, but I was worried that they would end up being naked because we have none right now. All fortresses should have a vault for all that precious alcohol. I just put them in my... what the hell is it called? Storage? Dry storage? No. Let me smooth out all these little buggers. There we go. I put it in my cellar that I make. Let's check the depot access. So we now do have depot access across the bridge. Both bridges, actually, which is good. So I can set up roads to all the areas now. Oh, I'm sure there's gotta be. Of course, they all pale against Lord Armok. Mightiest of dwarven gods. Anyway. Let's get those built. With that, this should be completely cut off. Well, quite literally, I call it Iron Doom because we have mountains of iron. Like, I have enough iron ore here that we would be able to build my main fortress out of iron if I so desired. Which I almost kind of do, to be honest. I kind of do. It is really tempting. I mean, I haven't even designated these yet. Look at this. We have these giant veins of iron down here still that I haven't even remotely got to mine out yet. Right here as well. Damn, I love the vein miner. Makes things so much easier. Then we have this, which I believe is more Sparlite. Rather than what I'm actually looking for, but hey. Resume! What did I actually call this fortress? So we do have the kobolds nearby. The robust mountain. Lens Canyons is, I think, the area we're in. I'm not sure if that's our fort name, though. We don't have anything on our justice screen yet, do we? No, we haven't had any cold cases or any criminals whatsoever yet. It's gonna be metal and edgy. King can have a throne on top of a tower. It'll be called the Edgelord. Well, I actually do plan on having a tower on this castle for the, basically what I have planned is the first floor here is going to be the dining area and kitchen. The lower section here will be our main dining hall. The upper section will be our kitchen. And then below that, we're going to have the farm. And we'll have a massive kind of stockpile down here for our food and drink resources. The next 5 floors above this are going to be living quarters. That will give me a total of 100 bedrooms. After that, we will have a singular tower that'll be rising up. And around that tower will be kind of turrets, which will contain the kind of nobles' quarters. And then finally at the top we will have a large little tower, which will be the king and queen's quarters. Or king's quarters, I should say. Well, either way, whichever one we happen to get. We don't know what we're going to get until we get it. Okay, it looks like the hospital is almost constructed. With those 2 blocks, it will be complete. And then I just have to floor it in completely. And we have a working, established hospital. I could even put siege engines on top of this thing if I wanted to. Alright, that's completely designated out now. So let's actually set it up properly. So apparently this is set up as a water source right now, and hospital. Let me actually remove it. And we can designate it out properly now. So we'll remove up to here. Alright, so this will be a hospital and it'll be a water source. So they can feel free to use this bit of water over here. Now, let me go ahead and go... Well, actually, I might want to floor in the bottom here as well, but I will leave it for now. So, build. Not a bridge. Container. Container is what I'm looking for. So I need to build some more. So, crafts dwarf, rock, nest box. Let's get a couple rock mugs and rock jugs. But I don't think you can make me what I'm looking for. Probably the mason is what I'm looking for that, yes. Alt W, enable the workflow plugin, add a limit. Let's go 10 to 20, please. 10 to 20 rock coffers. We can actually take a look at this guy now in our mock vision. Let's see what it looks like. Might lag out a little bit, but let's do it. Now launching our mock vision. Prepare for your doom. I love this application. It's fantastic. Let me make sure the game's not running. Okay, it is paused. We're just waiting on it to load here, which might take a moment. Alright. Say hello to Fort Dragon! We can actually see the outline, too, of what I've already designated to be constructed. So we can see the 2 walls that I just built right there. There'll be another one built soon. Then we'll have the kind of center wall here, which will be dividing this in half. Again, you can see this right here kind of blocking off any entrance from the front here, getting access to the back. We have what will eventually be... Also, I gotta get rid of that tree there before it grows anymore. Those trees will also be cut off because they can allow something to crawl into the fort right now. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I have an actual smith assigned to do that, or not smith, a woodcutter soon. so that they actually get that damn job done. Here we have a kind of black outline of our tavern. The trading depot would be right, or should be right there. You can actually see the bridge right here too for the entrance, and the kind of pathway over top of it. Still made out of wood for the most part here. We have the two bridges on either side here that are made out of kind of a blue. Also, this is kind of weird because it's not rendering properly today. So it doesn't seem to want to render the water levels properly. We can see the water flow right here. You can see where I built the walls here right over the... Let's actually go down a bit. This is our little fishing area. So it's literally like right at water level here. There's Crix. Oh, there you are, Crix. Looks like you're building the roof here for our hospital. Then, of course, we have the water kind of flowing into the lower area here. We can actually travel around my mine over here if I kind of transition through the gate. It's definitely a lot darker than it should be. Whoa. Okay, that's awkward looking. Okay, let me zoom on in over this way and do it from here. Okay, we'll go in from here. We have a nice little corridor here. This leads into the farming area. Farming and fishing, I guess. We need to expand this desperately sometime soon. Then into our industry. Our temporary kind of bed locations right now. We really need to get out of here. Because this is where I've been. Oh, hey, there's Iron Fist. Mr. Flint, Iron Fist. Moving along, we have this giant area I mined out. Then we can head down into the kind of main path down here. This is where we have all of the guys that are making our blocks for building everything. Anyway, let's go ahead and close this off for now. That's most of what we have right now for the fort. So it's a nice view for it, to say the least. We could also use, let's see, Stone Sense's view. Let me load up DF Hack here. Now launching Stone Sense. Please wait. That doesn't look half bad either, I have to say. Whoops. Get a nice view of everything right now that's currently set up. So this is all we really have right now. Alright, so it's not too bad. I can scroll down, of course, through the layers, if I wished. But anyway, let's shut that down and resume. Let them get back to work. Yep. We got some traders. Where's the actual... I'm like, where's the actual caravan, man? Where are your carts at, bro? It would be unfortunate if they didn't bring carts. 'Cause they have depot access. Awkward. Looks like my guys are all sparring. How are we doing with the... bar situation here? So we have 34 steel bars. Yeah, I know, right, Muffin Man? I wish I could view all my old saves, too, with those kind of applications. That would be so nice. So yeah, we have 34 steel. We don't have much for charcoal left right now. 7 pig iron, again, not a hell of a lot. Now, let me actually go into my screen here and make sure I have somebody designated for wood cutting and get their asses out there, damn it. Get to work, you lazy bum! Alright, they should get it done now, I hope. Let's also have them remove this tree in here as well while we're at it. I'm a liaison for the mountain homes. The world is the same as ever. Request do I bring up your merchants? I would like your merchants to actually arrive. That would be fantastic. Do you think you could provide that? I would actually like a little bit of every log, because I could use pretty much whatever I could get right now. Plump helmet spawn, pigtail, cave weeder, definite must. Same thing for rock nuts. I definitely do need a lot of rock nuts, even I'll even set it as a higher priority. As for everything else, I don't really need a lot else, to be honest. I can provide all this myself. I will take dogs. I will definitely take some dogs. Beyond that, though, I don't really want anything else animal-wise. Bring me some plump helmets. Other than that, some glass, some sand, and I'll take any of this that you'll bring me. No pure lash, though. We don't need no pure lash. I don't plan on making any, what the hell, clay items, so that's good enough. Look over the documents. I'm fine with that. So they want crossbows, warhammers, and shell figurines. And they desperately want thread and fish, apparently. They're willing to offer 193% on fish. Almost 200%. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, my depot's accessible, so I don't know why they didn't properly show up, but hey. Alright. Resume. I doubt he's going to make any of these fall in the right direction, though. As long as he doesn't fall in with them, we're fine. That's what I'm worried about for the most part. Forbid the rest of this. Whoops. That's already forbidden. Okay, good. Excellent. We won't have anyone diving in. Uh-oh. Aw, Rith has been found dead, dehydrated. Speaking of which, I really got to get a tomb set up here sometime soon. I has idea. First things first, let me check the levels of water. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine too. Alright. There we go. Whoops. Guess I'll have to move this all forward one more. Okay, resume. Excellent. Yeah. Well, I've had so many... The biggest thing that I've had kill dwarves has actually been waterfalls. Because there are many situations where a dwarf thinks the fastest way to get from point A to point B is to go through like a thin layer of waterfall, like right here, where it's at its lowest, and that always leads to death. So many goddamn times I've had dwarves die due to that. It was like it was an amusement park ride of doom. Which was hilarious, yes, but also really goddamn annoying. Alright, let's designate this one out here now. Okay. That'll do. Let's even like this up right here, I guess. Or no. We'll go the whole way. Alright. Let me see here. Then the last bit on the right here will be the training area. So that's at least 2 squads worth. I could even designate this in half, actually. Which I think I'll do. Alright, so that's how that'll be built up. Let's get her done. So this is the barracks. And I might even floor in this lower area here, or, well, floor in the, and put a room down here for the storage of weapons and armor and such. That's what I think I'll do. So in that case, I can remove the designation there. Okay. Then I'll have a nice area up front for training the other guys. For training our archers. Excellent. Designations. Remove all designations. Likewise, I can remove all the designations from here. Alright. Now, the reason why I'm doing this over here is I'm going to be setting up some areas over this on this side here. One of which is going to be our refuse stockpile. We're also going to build another or a couple additional temples. We might actually build 1 temple per what the hell? Per deity over here. We'll set like a general. Right, we'll build the temple out here. So we'll build a general kind of temple out front here. We'll put the library inside, and then over here we will have temples dedicated to each of the various gods. And then we'll also have the large, what the hell's it called? Mausoleum built in the center with these various temples around it. So this is where we're going to be burying all of our dwarves. Now let me set it to standard, so that they'll actually do it instead of just marking it. Okay. And then I'll have to remove all the up ramps and we're good to go. Send an army of elite dwarves and barrels. The elves won't know what hit them. Yeah, that's right. It's combat training. It's combat training, the reason why they're going off the falls. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the balls? The giant cave spider is fighting the Forgotten Beast. I have no idea who's going to win this fight. Let's take a look at wounds. So the cave spider is heavily wounded, whereas the Forgotten Beast is distracted, but nope, the Forgotten Beast has won. Which does not surprise me in the least. Alright, let's also get, while we're at it, the primary inner wall built. There we go. And that's the inner wall. That's already done. Excellent. Now, let's get the bridge. It'll raise up that way. Make it out of marble. And let's also... Shift P? No, O? Yes, paved road. We're gonna make a road out of marble. It'll be marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. I was gonna wait on this till later, but I'll start building some of it right now. 3 sections is more than enough. Resume for now. Alright, fantastic. Welcome, K4. We just need to make a fire room or throw the mud elemental into water. Well, he's swimming through the water. And yet he's still fine. Could turn him into a clay elemental or a swamp water elemental. Yeah, unfortunately he is still living. Wow, nobody's gotten around to dumping all this yet, which is annoying me a little bit. Let me see who those idlers are and enable their hauling. You I definitely don't want hauling, though. However, I will get you working on some gear. Let me check our stocks here quickly, though. Page down. We have 21 iron bars, 34 steel, and 7 pig iron. So I need 14. Or no, I don't. Alright, let's make manager pig iron bars. I want to make 10 or 7. Let's make 12 pig iron bars. That should be good. How are we doing on the charcoal? Definitely do need more, but... Okay, that's my area down there, so... Let's have them chop down any remaining trees up here. There's not many left, though. Okay, that should be good. Let them get to work on chopping those down. And looks like they're finally getting to work on this here. Fantastic. It means I won't be able to expand my stockpile in this direction, but I can always put the stockpile down a level anyway. And then move all of this stuff up here. Dwarf Fortress have a 3D version with isometric view. Yeah, it does. I can actually keep Stone Sense running in the background while I'm playing this, so I'm so inclined. Like, here, I'll show you. Let me move Stone Sense over here to the right. Let me set window 2. Alright. My one problem with Stone Sense, though, is it seems to be off-centered with what I'm seeing, which is a problem. Ah, close enough. So now you can actually see Stone Sense running in the background as well. And I can even keep that there temporarily. You can see all the guys running around. Oh, there's me! What am I doing over here? Of course, you can see the view is, like, really off-centered. With the isometric view, you can see, like, I'm there, but I really can't see myself. Or at least not that much. Like, I can't see the edge. If I tabbed over completely, then I would. But I still wouldn't be able to see as much as that thing shows. Anyway, I digress. What am I up to, actually? I am constructing a building. Fantastic. Can't say I don't labor for my people. DF isn't too hard once you get used to it. I mean, there are certain, like, if you go into start off in a good environment, and then just kind of, you know, start things slow, then you'd be fine. You can see the designation of all that stuff there. We actually have the invisible icons there where my planned sections are. So it looks pretty nice, actually. I really do need to replace that front gate, though.
Says he has an amazing idea, but it'll probably be useless.
Oh, Jamie the Carpenter has gotten into a Fey mood. Fantastic. We have a legendary carpenter coming up here now, it looks like. Woo! Legendary carpenter. Fantastic. So these guys are carving this out here now, so I'll be able to... There's Miss Alicia. I'll be able to remove that soon and open it up. Claim to Carpenter's Workshop. They should be able to get that done in a short amount of time. Okay. Let's remove the Z-wraps. Make sure that's a level 1 priority as well. It is. Okay, good. So once this is all dealt with, we're going to floor in the area here. They're not even flooring. We're going to wall it in. So we're going to build an additional wall along this whole section here. So all of this is going to eventually be walled in just like the rest was. Alright, he's already beginning his mysterious construction. Fantastic. I wonder what he's going to make. Obviously something out of wood, but still. Remove the ramps. Alright, so now this section will be cut off from our enemies, and we will be secure in building our tombs. And there's still one more floor down to go to the water, so nothing... Actually, 2 floors to go down to the water. So nothing should be able to crawl their way up here, I hope. The only reason that the weremonitor lizard was able to make his way to us was due to this being like literally right here. Like this is basically a level bit of water right here. So he would just swam right across and attack us. There was no gap for which he would climb up, say, up the walls, per se. He was just swimming across terrain. He actually just jumped down. So you can see that guy actually did just climb right there to get across. He jumped down, then he climbed his way up. So that's what I got to avoid. Because I don't want any enemies being able to do that. We don't seem to have enough workers right now, though, because my walls and such are just not being built that quickly. Then again, we did have the flooring to be done right here, so that's also why. Oh, this one's finally being constructed, too, so fantastic. Hospital is almost completely ready to go, then. I do have some bags in there. Let's see if I have the containers now, the chests. I do have a couple of chests. Actually, we'll put a statue in the corner here, I think. I got none. Alright. So I'll have to alter the area I have over here now to make sure to take advantage of the fact that this is going to be cut off. So let's get this done ASAP, because if my guys can climb up this, anybody can climb up this. I don't want anyone getting stuck down there. Alright. We'll also have them smooth all of this. Actually, let's do that when they have more time. Because they really don't have a lot of time right now. Artifact training sword? Maybe, you never know. There's sparring, that's good. I'll let them do their thing for now. Yeah, we are running low on wood right now, so that's a problem. I could, but the problem would be that that would create additional lag. Like, the one thing I want to do is make sure that I don't have as much lag as I can help it. He made an artifact bucket. Wow.
I'll name you after my mother.
He made an artifact bucket. What is it going to do? Take a shit in it now? Alright, let's take a look here. It is my only artifact so far. It is worth 4,800. Ashen bucket. It's of the highest quality, encircled with bands of ash and almond wood. It is menacing with spikes of willow. It'd be one hell of a crap. Oh, to my ass! I got poked again. Well, at least someone who gets given water in the hospital will be really, really pleased. Yeah, it's going along quite well. I can't wait to see what else they add for Terran Frontier. Looks like the marble bridge has been constructed. Now we're just waiting on the main walls here to be constructed, among other things. Put the bucket in the well. Well, I'd have to deconstruct the well, then rebuild the well. But yes, I could do that. Okay. Let's remove the well. We'll build it. We'll rebuild the well using that. Merchants will be leaving soon. There we go. Alright. I'll let them get to work on all that. Yeah, the invisible merchants are leaving. Well, let's try moving stuff there. They could literally just be... No, there's like nothing here. That's really weird. There's nobody here to trade with. Cancel that, lads. Cancel it up. Feel free to build everything else up, though. So the construction of the walls are going swimmingly so far. Now I just have to get some levers designated here. Eventually. Among other things. Build capital T lever. Let's see, I need how many levers at the moment here? 2 that I definitely need. That should be it. I actually need 2 levers. That'll give me enough mechanisms left over that should be fine. So one's to retract this bridge, and the other one's to retract this guy. And then we should be good with that. Alright. Ah, blarg. There goes that ghost. Oh yes, I still have this enabled. I should probably turn this off now. I had only meant to leave that on for a little while. Let me get rid of that. Also, I think I just noticed something in there to I readjust its view angle. But anyway. That was really awkward. It's weird, though. The FPS that I'm getting is not equating to what I'm seeing on the actual thing here. So it's really weird. These guys are training very nicely. Let's take a look at their skills here. We got a proficient hammer dwarf now, proficient axe dwarf, competent swords dwarf, and a skilled swords dwarf. Very nice. Alright, let me check the stocks now and see how we're doing. It should be about the time that I start working on some sets. Okay. What is it I'm looking for here? Forge. Okay. Manager. Queue new order. Okay. Want 4 steel breastplates to begin with. Four of those. 4 steel helmets. And that'll at least give them some basic protection for the for their chest and head, which is the more vulnerable parts. If they lose an arm or something, so be it. They can still use the other arm. But if they lose their, well, head or chest, they're done. So at the very least, I want to get those done bare minimum. Excellent. Well, at least we have a legendary crafter now. So go to the workflow plugin here. Add a limit. Shift enter for advanced. Since he's now a legendary crafter, I will set up so only he will do this. Any wood is fine. Bed, yes. Only masterful quality will be acceptable. At a range of 5 to 10. That should be fine. Or should I make it 10 to 15? Yeah, let's go 10 to 15. Alright. Create new. Now, workshop profile. Let's see who my new legendary carpenter is. Jamie. Alright, Jamie, good sir. You are the only one to be working on this job, thank you. They can fight with no arms, they tend to bite things to death. That's true. They can become epic biters. That would actually be interesting. If a dwarf with, like, no arms become a legendary biter and take down some, like, massive beast. That would be badass. How are we doing on the levers here? Not quite yet. I will place some notes, however. Okay, so we got the main bridge and we got the inner bridge. So that'll be dealt with here shortly. They're slowly hauling all the wood in here as well now. I'm definitely desperate for some more wood, so I may have to go down into one of the cave layers and start harvesting from there. But anyway, I think I'm going to have to call this one here pretty quickly, as we are at about the hour mark here once again. But all in all, we're doing fairly well at the moment here. Things are decently progressing. Let me actually build... Where is it? I'll build it on the other side here, even. Actually, no. Remove the dump order on these. They're not freaking gonna take it away anyway. Build, workshop. Where the hell was it? Farmer's workshop. That'd be W. Make them both out of mudstone. And we'll get some guys working on making cheese and all that kind of stuff here. Also, they still haven't gotten around to removing this yet. So once they do get around to removing that well, we'll see about getting them equipped. Or getting the artifact bucket in there. Looks like we are still brewing drinks, which is fantastic. Let me quickly check our seed stockpile and everything. And then I think I'll call it with that. So we have 40 pigtail seeds, which is decent. We do have 25 dimple cup, which I don't really care for at all. It's just a dye for the most part. We have 50 plump helmets. Very good, very good. 42 cave wheat. So we are doing good on that regard. We even have 25 sweet pods and 20 rock nuts. I'll have to deal with that soon. As for the bars... We're getting there for the pig iron. I may need more charcoal. Definitely going to need more charcoal, I should say, actually. New order. Make me another 15 charcoal. And I'll set that as a max priority. Because we're going to need that for crafting everything. Anyway, I'm going to call that there for now. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Definitely have yourselves a great one, and I will catch you all next time with some more Dwarf Fortress Madness, where we will hopefully finish off the inner wall, start working at least on the first damn section of our castle here, so that we can get the main kitchen built, get the, what the hell, underground storage set up, link it to the fields down below and cut off that section so that it's no longer accessible through the mines, get our dining hall set up, ready to go, and then begin building upwards so we can get our first set of bedrooms, private bedrooms built, which would be nice. Anyway, thank you for watching, have a great one, and I will see you all next time. And as always, if you want a dwarf named after you, just comment it on the video afterwards, and it will be done. Till then.